Good evening. Let's see whether everything is up and running as per usual, because I'm so fucking professional. Lots of cursing involved as well. But I'm doing it a bit smarter today. I am having some checks up on my laptop and some other checks on this very delightful wee little pad. Let's turn off the sound here so it doesn't get unnecessary feedback. So that we're all up and running, because I've done some updates on the shit, and it's been a bit exciting. You know, specific software no longer works and so I am not sure whether I'm going to sketch something new or whether I'm just going to give Nezuke some colors and see whether I can work her up a bit. I don't know, to be quite honest. As per usual, because I'm so prepared for these ones. If I work Nezuke up, I might do other Demon Slayer characters as well, and then perhaps get a nice frame for them to do a nice little framing in it. Yes, I know. Right. That one seems to be working. People who join out, welcome. People who join later, also welcome. The stream should be... God damn it. I'm just trying to put everything on. We had to tidy up and do some library stuff here, which means that it's a bit of a chaos behind me. Sorry. And I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just here to hang out with peeps, talk art, talk shit, chill on this Sunday evening so we can prepare for the horrible dredge that is the work week ahead. I have coffee. Let me see whether I can work up Nezuke a bit, and if that one doesn't work, I will just switch to some bunch of sketch paper and see whether I can do some kawaii designs, because I'm a bit tired today. Because despite it being weekend, I worked last night. The joys of IT. Don't let anyone ever tell you that IT isn't glamorous. When you get called at 2 o'clock at night to do validations after a release to make sure that everything is working as it should, which it was, but it was still hello. Ooh, 3 people all at once. I feel blessed. I'm gonna work up the Nezuke a bit. And if that one doesn't work, I will switch to something else. I have some ideas to maybe do a little Frankenstein monster and whatnot. Also, you know, this is Nezuke, but this is not Nezuke in the usual anime style. This is Nezuke in my style. And those who have problems with that one, well, you know where the door is. Seemed like an interesting idea to sketch her up, but the downside with that one is that her kimono is awfully intricate with that Japanese woodwork cut type pattern, and I went like, why did it do that one? Yes, but you will pop into the stream afterwards when you're back home to Douglas. It's their second run moment of the day. after the shelter today, my sis dropped me off at where Dee was walking the puppers because I was on the way. So I went there, and Scotty didn't recognize me, so she was like, you know, barking like mad. Ah, yes, I was going to do something. I can do that one with gold stuff. I'm gonna do that one. And it was funny. And then she went like, "Oh my God, it's you! Oh hi!" Meanwhile, Grim spotted me immediately and was like, "Hi, Mom. Oh, I love you," kinda. And I'm not going to do the hands because the hands are going to be covered by stuff, and I'm not going to spend unnecessary time noodling on hands when it's not necessary. It was kind of interesting though, because beagles are notoriously bad at, you know, listening and being obedient. However, Belgium is currently represented on the European Championships in agility by a beagle called Basile. And he's doing quite well. And I'm looking into maybe seeing what I can find some flyball lessons or something for Scotty, because she likes a tennis ball more than she likes treats. And she really fetches nicely and she really goes insane. So I'm gonna see whether I can find something flyball to try out in the area, because why not? But for those who are observant in over there, we removed some bookshelves and put them elsewhere in the house. It's a bit empty here. I'm going to outline this one in black as well, though. I think keep a bit of the anime vibe. And I tend to like to sketch up ideas in red. I have an entire sketchbook full of red sketches, because for some weird reason something only becomes definite in my mind the moment I start yanking it in. Yeah, well, Rollo doesn't like to run after balls because his ears catch too much wind. I was thinking to do some magic swirly bit over her, but I'm going to do in gold or in ink. Too much drag, yes. That is not a dog built for aerodynamics. He is cute. Silly little big ear sausage. Yes. Alright. I need to find my gold ink. Where did I put my gold ink? Somewhere. I have gold paint as well. Yes. Isn't that like the premise for like Dumbo as well? Rough outline of a hand I need. Could wear my mittens, but that would be still silly. So I know where the fingers roughly are. And anything, I think I'm going to put an outline around her and make it completely black. That seems like fun. So I can already put the outline there. Nah, but doing something like Fireball, see whether she's interested in it, because nothing is more funny than going to a competition with a dog that everyone was like, why are you bringing that dog here? Because I can. I know someone, and Red knows her as well, from like way back 20 years ago, Sabrina, and she had 2 Chihuahuas, Brutus and Nero, which is of course. She went to dog school with them, puppy's class, and she did agility with them, which is extremely funny with a Chihuahua, but they were bloody good at it. And you didn't really get the annoying yappy type, aggressive type doggos neither, because they actually had an outlet to be dogs, which was fun. Also, today at the shelter there was an extremely funny mix brought in, a Jack Russell Terrier mixed with a Shiba Inu, and it looked like, you know, when you mix a Corgi and you get a Corgi that is, if you mix a Husky with a Corgi, you just get like a Husky in Corgi shape, or Rottweiler, you know, you just get a Rottweiler but in Corgi shape. It really looked like an Inu in Corgi shape, that one. Well, it was kind of funny and cute. Already put in outlines so I don't accidentally do something over that one. Then I can work with some black. I was thinking to make swirl over like so, because I can deliver. Into something, because I wanted to have the hands do something instead of just being there. So yeah, don't let anyone tell you that, you know, ears get in the way or whatnot, because they don't. Should I put the... Yes, I'll look up some reference, because I was pondering to do... The idea was to have some ginkgo leaves and some magic should happen, and I'm gonna be spending way too much time on this one, I know that one, but then again I committed on this one. I will see it through. By then I will hate it, but it will be. So leaves, I will put a leaf here, there, 2 here, there, 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 1 here, there, 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 there. Why ginkgo leaves? Because they're lovely and golden. And then I might do some Japanese maple leaves on the other one. And by then I will be so fucking tired of the thing that I just go like, I don't like it anymore. And then we move on. No, I'm gonna finish this one. Also, by cleaning the library here, we found the official measurement is a fuckload of old sketches and prints So we're thinking to put those ones up on for sale for patrons, not patrons, patrons, or Sakura on the other one. Sorry, my mind is all over the place. Like a couple of old prints and whatnot. So we're gonna just make it so that patrons get, you know, first tips on those things, because if anyone wants them, they will go for, like, you know, cheap prices, because usually they're like pre-studies to something or whatnot, but they can be fun additions to studies and whatnot. And here they're kind of, you know, ending up most of the time getting tossed anyway, because you're like, yeah, we don't like them. So yes, keep an eye out for that one, I would say. I like Inco leaves, that's not the issue. I'm just gonna be so annoyed with everything afterwards, because I'm spending too much detail on things. And don't tell David, he does that one as well, but he had to leave the stream early anyway, so haha. This thing's a bit longer. I have actually a couple of silver colored ginkgo leaves on our mantelpiece, because I really like them. Anything gets tedious, or like artists call it, practice. I had an art teacher who first 6 months actually, but the first lesson started with, we entered the classroom. He had a fruit basket there. He took an apple, took a bite out of it, and went like, that's your subject. So after 3 weeks of sketching a fucking apple with a big owl, you just go like, dude. And then, because he was really tedious, because, you know, how long do you spend sketching an apple? Not long. So during each 2-hour session, I think I would have sketched that apple 20-30 times. So after 3-4 weeks, we really had it with the apples. You know, to quote Samuel L. Jackson, we had it with these motherfucking apples on this motherfucking... And he went like, I hear you, I understand you. So the next lesson he took a bite out of a pear. Fucker. Never a banana though. Oh yeah, I got taught shitloads by that dude. He was just so tedious and so annoying. But he knew what he was doing. But, you know, on the other hand, when you're in your teens, you want to do cool stuff with art and not get drilled, you know, the classic school of pain. You know? And yeah. Also, despite everything, a good teacher, don't get me wrong, but he He, thank God, never did the most annoying bit and like took my pencil and started sketching on my paper. If he would always ask permission, and this is like the 90s, it was quite, he would always ask permission whether he was allowed to do anything on your paper. And you know, and if you said no, he would just take a paper over and you know, sketch it alongside, because sometimes you just go like, you know what, I'm really happy with what I've sketched, don't ruin it, I can work it up. And then, you know, I also had an art teacher who was like a complete and utter dick, who just, you know, came in like, no, you're doing it wrong, and then took the pencil out of your hand and, you know, sketched on your sketch. And I was always upset afterwards when I took the paper and just shrugged it and like, dude, fuck no. Art teachers, they are really a special breed. Yeah, but it was, you know, considered, you know, well, you know, if I can't point it out, you can point it out. You don't need to. I mean, you know, I can understand you go like, I can show on your what is, you know, but take a piece of tracing paper and put it on top and go like, you know what, here your composition lines are off, I would do it like this or this or this, but no. That wanker was wanking in his own particular time. The funniest bit that happened was because I did art courses outside of normal school, and you had art courses at normal school as well. That, you know, my art teacher at, you know, just at secondary school would be contradicting what my other teacher would say, and that was fun. No, composition doesn't work like that. My other teacher says different. Yes, but in my class I want you to do it like this. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. Where the teacher comes up like, yes, I know you understand this one, but the rest of the class doesn't, so you need to be a bit more. It was kind of fun. And given the fact that I, you know, already had a quite big mouth back then, it turned funny quite fast. Let's see when I can do some magic string. If it doesn't work this one, then it doesn't work. And then I've only wasted a bit of time, and you guys have gotten great entertainment as per usual. If I'm rambling a bit, my brain is not braining 100% today. And, you know, getting called in the middle of the night kind of screwed up my rhythm a bit. Just a tad. I need to do some outlining around here technically as well, to make it fit in with everything else. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, release weekend. There was like one ticket in it for us, but that still means that I have to do validations. I'm thinking Ginkgo leaves here, and then maybe some starting from here behind doing some sakura leaves or something. Sakura, not leaves, flowers. Let me look up a simple sakura design because brain not brainy. Sakura design simple. I just need to get the name lines down. I know they're 5 petals, but it's always a struggle. Yeah, because she doesn't really use any weapons, otherwise I can just have the swirly bit here. Oh, let me see. Let me look up some simple designs. See if we can get something done that looks handy, because then I might just keep the swirl on one side handy. The humor is low. This is my energy. Sure the fingers aren't too long, because after all she's a demon, but she's not. Well, demon possessed, but not. Let's see. It's also funny, I mean, I'm like tired as hell and I'm gonna sketch like the thing which is the most difficult in human anatomy. The hand. Ooh, that's not good. Do you have anything like, you know, I assume you already have like, you know, pain-killing creams? Like, you know, here we have something called Voltaren, which is like an ibuprofen gel that you rub in that kind of gives a local anesthetic. Another thing which tends to work, because I fractured my 7th vertebra when I was 19, so neck pains, we are this close buddies. I put tiger balm in my neck and tiger balm on my forehead, and it kind of helps relax the muscles in between. Usually when I get a tension headache because of that one, it helps release it somewhat. So if you have something like that, or like liniment, something that, you know, gives that warm vibe thingy, or like, you know, a warm compress in the neck and something warm on, it might help. And it's not per se that. And it's not harmful, it can't really, you know, do that much beyond making your neck feel warm. Let's outline some and see how much I screw things up. Yeah, but you don't have to do it for long. But like, if you have something like, I use Tiger Balm because Tiger Balm is readily available. Um, Tip: wear gloves when you apply that stuff, because if you then go to the bathroom afterwards, things get spicy and tingly that should never be spicy and tingly. Um, it's one of the main reasons why we um, have them in the house, to be quite honest. Disposable gloves. And it's easy to go like, oh yeah, sexy time afterwards. Yeah, that's let's be honest, those things, are a fluke if you have that coincidence happening. But most of the time, it's going to be like, I went to the toilet and went like, oh my god, chilies. So I'm going to work up this bit first with colors and gold and whatnot, and then I'm going to work on Nezuke herself, because then we can set things up and complement them with the colors. I feel like that EMT 502 guy. Although we did get little stickers from a friend of ours that says for rectal use only if you get bored in stores. So we might not be seeing eye to eye with him. And if you walk around in a garden center, for instance, there is loads and loads of things that you just go like, let's put a little sticker here. This terracotta gnome can be used for multiple things. It does not have a flared base, but I don't think that the average garden center shopper knows those things. So, and the Christmas decorations are starting to pop up already, which is fucking annoying. Well, mainly because we have another holiday in between here in Belgium, which is called Sinterklaas, which is Saint Nick's. This is the actual Saint's Day. So wait up until that fucker has passed, because he's the one who brings presents to the children here. I mean, it's like finding Easter stuff already. So both Peanut and David have finished the game. Peanut is playing online. He made his own little loyalist homebrew one. I'm still disappointed. Yeah, it's it's like, back to school is over. Let's start with Christmas stuff. And I'm like, you know what? It's autumn. Let me just enjoy some autumny shit. I was actually wearing a very autumny um, 'cause t-shirts with like lots of pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns on it, but then I had to clean shit here and I was like, no, let's change clothes, so it's Winchester boys today. Well, given the fact that, you know, we had to push our 19-year-old to go to bed the other day because he was still playing online at 2:30 at night, I think the boy likes it. Also, the amount of memes and things I've seen, it's just hilarious. Although, you know, it features two of my favorite models, the game. The Hellbrute, which ever since they came out with that one, I love that one. David has assembled his, but it hasn't been painted. He has one of the first ones that came out, so yeah, pile of shame. And the Helldrake, I really love that model. I've always been, so I was really happy when it popped up in the game. But when you then had the Dreadnought yeeting the stone, I just went like, okay, have some respect, man. That's a Helldrake. But it was a really fun little. When he follows you around and you just go like, who's a good boy? Well, I did. Yes. You just want to give him a treat and go like, good boy. Also, I was right about Chaplain dude, because you know when Peanut was playing, I went like, you know, there's something fishy about that dude. I know they're dicks, but he's a bit more of a dick than dick beast. I was kind of thinking like he's gonna be corrupted, but then they went like, no, it can't be because they're so stern in their conviction. And I was like, fuck you. But then again, if he indeed would have been corrupted by chaos, then I think everyone would have gotten their panties in a bunch and the internet would have. I was also thinking that it would be one of the funniest plot twists would have been that in the end, you know, a new captain gets appointed to, you know, to the second, and you know, ship lands, captain gets out, removes helmet, and it's like, you know, Livia or like, you know, Olivia or whatever, like, you know, and go like, you know, and they all go like, yes, my lord, and it's a woman, and then I would have just laughed, but yeah, they can't do that one. Because then I would have broken out the popcorn and just put up my feet and watched, you know, the world burn. Because that's funny. Simply because it will upset the right people. Everyone else will go like, cool, more models. I am childish today. I am sorry. It's kind of funny because we were talking about that on the entire plot thingy with women being Space Marine at the local games workshop during the Women of Warhammer one, and he went like, well, to be quite honest, you know, he went like, you know, that gene seed thing changes you so much that, you know, in the end, you know, he was like, there are already women in there, you know, you get implanted with the stuff, and by then, you know, you get so jacked up on testosterone, and and roids and God knows what, that nobody actually knows what you were before everything else. So, you know, neutral Marines is kind of, just realized that it might have been smarter to just maybe outline it before, after I painted it. Hello.
Yeah, see if it's something more comfortable.
Right. Don't slip. He tripped and he ended up in something extremely comfortable. Now I just felt like doing something autumny with this one. And golden ginkgo leaves are ginkgoing. Alright. That's not the best of paint for this one, but my favorite quote to use during the entire game was like, Monio skipped the codex, the big codex. Yeah, I think David finished it on normal. I think Peanut did as well. So. And this is, you know, to my great shame, I must admit that I have been playing mostly orcs, and I know the lore in high levels, but when people are geeking out over, oh my god, he has like a gold thingy there, I just go like, what? Oh my god, looks like a Carnage Destroyer, and I go like, who again? What did he? Because it's not orcs. Missed opportunity in my opinion, you know. Always needs Modaka. There was a distinct lack of Daka. Ooh, the gold comes out nice and shiny for once on stream. Yeah. Or like, you know, just being able to do... it would be fun to have like an almost Counter-Strike type or Team Fortress type game where you can have, you know, depending on what faction you are, you play Chaos, okay, finally you get assembled with a bunch of Chaos dudes. You play Orcs, okay, finally you get to play with a bunch of Orcs against others. That would be so funny. Or kind of like in For Honor type. That would be, I think, but you know.
What For Honor?
Hmm?
What For Honor?
Gameplay. For Honor 40k
Ah,
would be fun.
yes.
And I mean, you can even do it in a similar way because, you know, Ubisoft's still going strong with For Honor, and you get new seasons and season passes and new events, and you know, I can imagine that something like that is worth its money. Also, to be completely honest, I mean, the only thing that one really demands is a regular update of the software, which is, if once you have everything noted down, not that expensive. because you use the same engine, and you need to have some server upkeep. That is also, come on, not the most expensive if you're talking about a big company like that. Do a game of Breach, you know, with orcs, that would be fun. Or instead of like pouring hot oil over the other ones, you just, you know, throw squigs down. Or Gretchens. Because that would be fun. Oh, already 45 minutes in, and I've only done some outlines and painted some gold. Some gold. Defend the gates of Terra. That would be funny. I have to say that this one looks so far quite good. I might paint Nezuke first before I outline her though, because that's going to be a bit different. But by painting over the leaves, I get the veins of the leaf become a bit less visible. They're still there. Nice. I should put elite on it. I also like that for once it comes out nice on stream. Usually it doesn't. And then I have to flip up and go like, I promise you it looks good. And I'm going to put some polished blue. That's a metallic one. Or some green maybe. Glistering green. Product placement. Timbits. No, let's use this one. This one is antique gold. You okay?
Yeah. Yes, sorry.
You're doing the perform as well?
I'm going to do the performance.
What?
I'll try to do it.
Damn it. Downside with old jars is that they're old. Sometimes.
And then jars.
And they're jars. It's jarring, okay,
It's
man?
like you know what they are.
Okay, some blue or some green or some other gold. Let me just mark them out on the paper and see what gives an interesting tone. Ooh. Can I see it? No, I don't. Maybe green and gold, because blue seems a bit too far-fetched a color. And I'm thinking of also thinking the Pokemon Farfetch'd for some weird reason with this leak. This is a lighter gold. Oh Jesus, this is also a solvent-based paint and not a water-based one. And I inhaled things that were not meant to be inhaled, I think. Unholy. But damn it. Right, that is a bit of antique gold. I could go for only gold, but that would be a bit. Should put some. It's gonna be mostly pinks here. Pinks, dark hair. Thinking what to add more color-wise. What would be good? Purple, blue, reds. I'm gonna add reds. I think yes, I have reds. Since I wanted to go for an autumny vibe. I'm also going to be making some commercial for the Cavallovine. It starts in 2 weeks. And I'm going to be doing a bit more than just one stream a week then, because that's usually anything that's a bit more pushed by me. And I'm also sketching up the Spongle Jeff versus the Bull Monster. What, you know. Maybe some yellow as well. To quote Coldplay. Well, at least it's not Oasis. small jar of auburn ink. Sorry, Graham. Sorry. But I cannot find it right now. Also need to clear up my desk here. Which I haven't done since last week. I am so sorry. The work week was a bit too intense. Oh, look what I found. Old school.
You.
Now we have a bottom wall, we can fix shit. I can just use yellow here. Yeah, it needs to dry a lot. I might finish this one on this week during the stream as well, in order to you know, get something done on stream, not just have to wait up until Sundays. I want to put a bit of yellow as well for that autumn vibe. And then I need to, when everything is dry, need to erase some extra lines. But that will be fine. It'll be fine. So yellow, red, gold, rose gold. Ouch. Damn it. I squished my badge. Not a smart thing to do. I need because I need to look at what I need to add more color wise. That pattern is going to be the death of me. There is green in there, so I need to do that. This one is red. Okay, red and white. I also just realized that this one I made an error. I made an error. Oh, can I correct it? Ah, welcome back. Shit. I have put the closing of the kimono on the wrong side. It will be fine. It's only implying that she's dead. This is why I should start doodling when I'm a bit more awake than this. Yeah, I'm also looking at all the reference images and whatnot, so yeah. That was not the smartest. But at least I found it. Yeah, I had looked that one up a while ago because of something completely not related to this. I think with like for something I wrote Japanese rituals surrounding funerals, and at least I found the error now before I started adding all the detail to the because that would be so me. This is pure geometrical hell. I'm not gonna do this one. Every cross sections 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a white outline on the kimono as well. I also started sketching and I decided to just add a couple of things of my own, but I'm also realizing that if I remove these ones, they will just look not like her. So these. Why we sketch? To learn, to curse, to get annoyed at yourself. And why I haven't outlined her yet. So I'm not giving her the brown overcoat yet because I don't really feel like that one. Because I kind of like the pink kimono. Also, I didn't give her the traditional geta, I gave her shoes because I didn't feel like sketching geta with traditional Japanese sandals. That one has nothing to do with being lazy, that was just felt like, you know, that one I really didn't feel like. Alright, fatty pencil, let me see if I can get some workable lines up here with corrections. And then I need to figure out what to do. Oh, that's a stupid pen. With the pattern, how I'm gonna do that one. And I'm not sure of how to do that yet. Easiest would be to print it out, trace it, and then just, you know, have it as a template to use as a base, but I'm not sure yet. I am going to outline my corrections first, so that I know what I've done. So that next time I go to this one, I don't go like, oh my god, there are 2 lines here, and I picked the wrong ones. cable?
Mm-hmm.
What's the sound?
That's the external hard drive that you moved.
Ah,
Because of the way where it lies now, it makes that noise.
okay. Sorry. Wrong line, wrong. Some white outline on her stuff. What you need to add. Which means I need to remove the labels. Always talk to myself. Makes everything a whole lot more interesting. You always get the answer you expect, which is nice. And some people call you mad. We were watching The Rings of Power, and I am, quite big Tolkien, fan. I mean, I have the ring and everything from like more than 40 years. And I've been watching them and I was like, there is something that just doesn't feel right. There's lots of things that don't feel right, but it's like, I can take it for what it is. Entertainment in a universe that I like, kind of. And then, it starts to hit me what I did wrong, and I'm like, no. Why did we do that one? Because Amazon can. It makes me a bit hesitant about how the 40k one will turn out. Because if the Rings of Power have taught us anything, it's like there is lots of material where everything is described in detail. Let's just ignore it. It almost seems like I know what I'm doing. And she has like normally type thingies as well, which I still need to incorporate as well. There's a dog. It's the edge of her sleeve, right? That one I can't remember. I think it is. Then again, it doesn't have to be, so that's kind of pink eyes. What else have I missed? I think I have the majority of things. I have made some choices. It's a choice, right? Yeah, there is a line between what's an interpretation and what's actually what makes the character still be recognizable as the character, and it's the little things like the right color scheme or like the little detail or gonna have to paint the kimono pink first anyway, because the lines are black. I'm not going to paint pink over black. I need my paints. And here they are. Yeah, and also I am a bit more neurotic with these things because why would I make it simple for myself? That's like, ugh. So lost here. The bit in the mouth does make it recognizable, but the bit in the mouth is also if I would give her a green kimono, people would go like, hmm? Like if you make a Pikachu and you all of a sudden make it blue, which, you know, hey, it would work, don't get me wrong, but it's off. And it will take people a bit longer to get to what you actually need. Yeah, that's a nice color. I'm gonna go for quite bold ones in here. And then afterwards maybe put a bit of shade on things. Meanwhile, I'm thinking on how to make a nice sakura pink for the actual rest of the fabric. The obi is the art aficionado in me approves of the obi. Hello Bitterfrost. Welkom. Dean is working in the background somewhat, doing some last minute admin to get things shipped, because DHL is being a bit of a bunch of cons.
Brussels is being a
Yeah, I mean, we fill in everything on the website and then they decided to ask us to fill in all the things we filled in on the website again and send it, mail it to them. Which is tiresome.
It's fucking annoying.
It is annoying. She has, that's green. It's green, bamboo is green. I'm also using my watercolors as acrylics here. Almost. I'm not going to blend because it is I could do full watercolor, don't get me wrong. There are some details that I like to get nice and dark and defined. Not everyone needs to be super active on Twitch. You can join us on YouTube. Or anywhere you feel comfortable. Let's see, this is red. I have a pink one here. to start watercoloring a bit. It's a very calm, chill stream. And I said I was only going to drink for an hour, but I'm already going over time. Sorry, peeps. I'm just going to finish the kimono, and then I might, well, put the first layer on the kimono on, and then see what I can do about doing an extra stream this week. And just finishing it up then, or continuing on it. I'm taking my time with this one. Also because I had no idea what to do otherwise, and I had the sketch lying about anyway. I'm going to keep this on a full black outline as well. Because I think it will make the colors pop. Yeah, I know the vibe. I try to not think too much about that one either. I do lots of things to just keep the brain monkey occupied, as I like to call them. Pointed in a direction that is not leading to panic attacks and stress and God knows what. So yeah. Drawing and painting can be one way to deal with that. Not always though, because I have moments where drawing can bring me in that space of mind where I just have enough brain capacity left to think about other things. And if I'm not feeling all of that, I can help to just give that a little push. So, but usually it works. Keeps the front part of the brain activated so the back part can process other things, usually. It does feel good for once to not do something super cute though. To do something that is a bit fun and my own style. Says the person who's going to spend a month doing everything cutesy and sickly cute, but you know, cleanse the palate before. The first cavallo wing one is already, commission is already in by the way, so that is fun. Alright, let's get some color on this baby. call it quits in about 10-ish minutes of the day. And the weekend with watching a game of sumo
Yes.
and a cup of tea. Like the very adulty things to do in life. Have a cup of tea. And watch your favorite sports. I would watch ice hockey as well, but that's a bit difficult to get here on the telly. And the NHL app is just horrible. People are like, oh yeah, there are providers in your area who have that one. No, NHL, there aren't. Because this is Belgium. And most people don't watch ice hockey. Wait. We'll pick up on the inside of these. Slowly working up pink, so when it's a bit darker it becomes more pink. And like the little right-handed person who's painting this one right now. Well, I painted this with my right hand. I make the light come from that area. I paint with my left hand. The light usually comes from this side, which is... it's a brain thingy. I don't know why. I classified that one as brain.exe and it stopped working. Alright. But we're getting color, even if it's just pink. And I need to find the right tone of her skin as well, because he's also quite pale, but not just white. She has a slight pinkish complexion. Right, 4 minutes. I can't do a relapse, so time lapse, Jesus Christ. A time lapse. So those who want to do that one, you know, hit over to YouTube or on Twitch where it hopefully gets saved. I know it gets saved on YouTube. I can't remember on Twitch whether it was saved or not. So, and you can speed up things on YouTube. So if you want to have a little time lapse of whatever I've been noodling my time away with, then you head over to that one. Give the channel a like, subscribe, you know, the entire shebang, and then all the important peeps on YouTube say. It helps us. If we have enough, we can actually start adjusting the name of the stream and get a bit more people there. So, yes, I'm going to call it a day for now. you know, instead of tossing the thing, I decided to just wake it up and see what we can get. I do kind of like how it's pink and reddish and stuff right now, but and that would have been a very cool original idea if I hadn't decided to paint everything very bold and dramatic in gold in front with a dark outline. It will be fine. That said, I am going to round up here, and I will most likely be coming along one day this evening, one evening this week rather. Jesus, I'm so tired. And you know, do the next steps, finish things up, and then you know, we need to decide who the next one is. I'm going to sketch up, and that will be fun. Because you know, feel like a Demon Slayer vibe, like going on. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. I will be here next week, same bad time, same bad channel. And yeah, have a good evening and a not all too stressful work week.